next to us is just going to do the biggest burnout known to mankind. That felt quick. What is good, guys? Today we are heading down to Wollongong in the FG XR6 Turbo. We got Josh Lever in the car and we are going down to go to the Wicked Reflections X Coogan Performance meetup. So there is going to be some pretty wild cars there. We're going to check them out. We may get up to some naughty little activities, but we will have to see how the night goes pretty much and see what we get up to. But anyway, let's get in the car. We've got a 45-minute drive ahead of us and we will see you there. Now, I'm sorry to blue ball you guys again. I was very short on my footage because I did get a brand new camera and I was learning the camera, cinematic mode, all that jazz. So the content is going to be a little bit more spicier, but I do need to grow a set as well and pull the camera out. Awesome night. It was finally good to put a face to some names. Now I met Jake and Blake and they are absolutely awesome blokes. Went out with Jake after and all his mates. Did some shenanigans. Didn't get any of it on film. That's just how it is. I was just enjoying the night, meeting new faces, meeting new people, and that's pretty much what it's all about. So definitely there will be some more collabs there in the future. I'm sure there'll be plenty more there. Huge shout out to them for organising the event. It went absolutely smooth. You would have thought that they'd done this 100 times over. And shout out to you guys if you're watching this that went there, because you were all on your best behaviour, and ultimately it comes down to how you guys act to if people are going to throw more events like that. So he's all behaved. Blake didn't want to do another one, but I think we may just twist his leg and we may even incorporate the VY Club Sport, which will be absolutely awesome. It'll give you guys a chance to come down to the one place, not just see my car on display and have a chat with me and whatever, but to see a whole bunch of other cars, because they have a lot of cool cars and they have a lot of cool friends with cool cars. So that'll be good to do again. It'll be good to run it back and finally have a car worthwhile there. Like, yes, I did have the FG behind me there and there was a little bit of a wolf in sheepskin, but nobody knew that. Anyway, so huge shout out to them. I appreciate you guys for inviting me and whatnot. But let's get on to today's video. Now you can see that the FG is on the trailer. Now what does this mean? This means that we are finally taking to the drags, because tonight is looking like a half decent night. It's finally going to be about that 21 degrees-ish. It's been very hot lately. It's been like 30 degrees out at Eastern Creek at 6 o'clock at night. And this is the only night where it's looking half decent. So I thought, you know what? Stuff it. Let's chuck it on the trailer. Let's head down there. Fingers crossed the box holds up. Fingers crossed that it gets it down, which it probably should. I think there was a prepped event on Saturday or Sunday. So the track should still be sticky. So we're going to have our best fighting chance to run the best possible time, hopefully. And yeah, so anyway, car's loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and have a shower, get changed. Then I'm going to skedaddle, and I guess we will see you down at the creek. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. So, good thing is, car's on the trailer. That's handy when you're trying to run a time in a car. It made it here. But yeah, plan is, get it off the trailer and run a straight 998. Probably won't happen. Probably not going to happen. Nah. realistically, look, it'll probably run a low 10, pending if the box is going to hold up or not, but we're going to find that out, and that's the exciting but scary part about this. It's either going to go really good, or it's either going to go really fucking pear-shaped, and I don't want it to go really pear-shaped because I cannot afford that right now. But anyway, let's get going and let's get the car off the trailer. We're staging up. The car is nice and cold. I pretty much got straight off the trailer, through scrutineering, and then down pretty much straight to the pits. We've got the GoPro happening, we've got the old camera happening. It's cool. Fingers crossed and pray to every single god there is in the world that this ZF holds up on this 1 to 2 shift and we get the traction down first run, because that'll be nice. If it runs such a good time, I'll be absolutely stoked. Anyway, let's get going, eh? Felt very quick. That box handled it like a boss. It was spinning a little bit in second. That felt like that could have been a really good time. Thank you. 1098 at 135 mile an hour with a very, very, very lazy 60 foot or 199. When I was on the 450 setup, 450 horsepower, I did like a 1.7 or a 1.69 or something, so definitely can pick that up there. I need to get a bit more on boost, and I'll try to load it up a little bit harder, and we'll see on the next run. Alright, so run number 2, we've made some changes. I set the pressures at 18, they obviously went up to 20 because as they get hot they build up a bit of pressure, so I've now dropped them down to 15, only because it's on a small tyre with not a lot of wall. Should be fine to run that, and I did run that when I was doing the 450 horsepower, so in theory it should hook up. Yeah, I might lose a little bit of mile per hour, but we'll wait and see. So we bombed the tyres. That was not good, but hopefully we got the mile per hour there. The box didn't seem that happy then. 4th to 5th was kind of riding into it, so I might just give it a little bit of a break, let it sit out for a run. Like, it is a pretty quiet night anyway, so it won't hurt. I'm still probably going to get 4-5 runs in total, because it's not crazy busy, so might get something to eat, let the car cool down. Next time, a little bit of a bigger burnout. I kind of didn't really carry it out of it, like it kind of dropped out of boost. We'll just do it again, second time around, let it cool down, and bigger burnout.
There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, so 11.59, a 2.2 60 foot. I was expecting that because we were spinning tyres. 131 mile per hour, so it's there to do a good time. Yeah, we're just gonna let it cool down now, get something to eat, have a bit of a break, get back out there and see how we go. The car sat around for about an hour. There was an incident on the track and an incident with someone having a seizure, the poor bloke. So car's cooled down, should be much happier. Gonna follow through with the bigger burnout this time and come out of it as well. And fingers crossed we get a better time, because that is the aim of the game, and hopefully this gearbox still plays nice, because it has been playing nice so far. Went a little bit funny on the last one, as I said, but you know, it's cooled down now, so should be much better. bit better, but it did seem very lazy on the launch, so I think it kind of torque reducted then, but we'll see in the 60-foot time once we get the slip. You might even notice it in the footage, it went, but it felt like it held back a little bit, but traction was not an issue then. The gearbox, that third to fourth I believe it was, did seem a little bit how's your dad, but look, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to look at the draggy this time, I just want to keep it all a surprise, but from that feeling that should have been maybe a high 10, if not a very, very low 11. Like I said, the 60, it just didn't feel like it was it. It felt like it was holding back. But anyways, we'll get the paper and yeah, we will see. Right here, 1087 at 134 mile an hour, 1.89 60 foot. So it's a better 60 foot. We lost a little bit of mile per hour, but we got a better time, which is good. Let it sit out. Well, hopefully this line takes a while and we'll hit another one, maybe a little bit more boost off the line, just because it was feeling really laggy, even though that's the fastest 60 foot time that it has gotten tonight, I believe. Like I said last time, I did like a 1.716, so if we can shave that, we can maybe get that a little bit better, but we'll see. Just depends on the trusty ZF down here, but yeah, let's go for it again. Now, I haven't done anything else. I'm just gonna send it a little bit harder on the brake boost. We're gonna touch that 5 pound, I think, and just see how she acts. It's either gonna bomb the tires, it's gonna brake, or it's gonna do a good time. Whatever happens, happens, but I've got to get this burnout down pat. Last one was pretty much perfect. I could have taken off with more PSI and it would have been beautiful. So we're gonna do that and see. I just know by looking at the rear that this kid right next to us is just going to do the biggest burnout known to mankind just because he can. And I'm not going to be able to hit my wastegate. I don't know what that was, but it didn't sound good. Mang Mang over there is still doing his burnout, but it didn't sound good. I don't know if something's playing silly buggers or, but we're gonna find out. That felt alright. The box, again, not the happiest thing ever, but I feel like I probably could have taken off with more PSI then, so hopefully we get another run in and I'm just gonna fucking send it. Like if I break a fucking CV or break anything else, you know, unless that was a 10.5, but honestly it didn't feel like a 10.5. That felt like it'd probably be around the 10.8 mark. Let's see when we get the slip and see what we can do a little bit better at. So, thank you. 1097 and 132, so we lost a mile per hour and the 60 foot was better, so we did a 1.844 60 foot, slightly better 60 foot, so we're going to take off and send it with more boost. Hope and pray that the ZF gods are on my side tonight because they just spill its guts. But anyway, happy with that. Another 10 under the belt. Well, let's go make it a little bit better. So we're going full send mode. I've spoken to the big boss, Nick, and he said second gear at 20 PSI. So RIP ZF if it happens, or RIP bottom end, or we're just gonna bomb tires. But we're gonna try not to do that. We're gonna send it. It's probably the last run. Fuck it, I've got the trailer. If it doesn't make it fucking to the trailer, I'll be upset, but if it does, and then after that, I don't care, I'll deal with it tomorrow. That's tomorrow's issue. But fingers crossed. You know what, if Nick says send, I say I'll send. And remember guys, I'm not doing reaction time, I'm here to just do a time, so that's why I'm not going off on the tree or anything like that. That GT2 RS just ran an 11.1, quicker than the GT2 RS. fucking shifted into third. You bastard. No wonder why it took off so shit. It probably sounded so bad on that outside camera and in here. Fuck me. Something went pop though. Yeah, it's not happy at all. It's misfiring and playing up. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna try to keep it in a gear because it's not happy at all, as you can hear. Uh-oh. 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 We're doing. That was not good, and I can hear something in the rear end. I hope it was just rubber or something, but yeah. Maybe I'll let Nick know that it changed into third. I didn't even look at that, I was looking at the pound. What do you do? Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
So we're just finishing it up. It is 10 o'clock. On that last run there, the box must have gotten a little bit too hot. I don't know if it took off in third or it changed straight to third. I was just too busy looking down at the boost gauge to hit that 20 pound. I let off, and then I noticed it wasn't right, and I looked and I'd seen third. So I think it did shift, but that's regardless anyway. I'm gonna change the oil, check the car over. I was misfiring and spluttering or whatever. I just think it's fuel, because it was very low, but I thought, you know, Surge has got 3 litres in it, should be fine, but clearly not when you're bashing on a car that heavy. So I'll get the car off the trailer tomorrow, make sure everything is fine, and then I guess we'll be back out here because I'm not entirely happy with the time that it ran, and it definitely has more in it. You can see in that mile per hour. It's just that 60 foot where I'm struggling. Like, yes, it is like a 2-ton car with me in it, but what do you do? It is the next day, and I have reviewed some of the footage that I did have sent to me from the outside point of view, and my brakes are still holding through the 60 foot. Now, I did know this was a thing from the last few times I went there, but I got so caught up and so excited that the weather was good that I just wanted to get out there, and that completely went off my mind. So I'm going to sort that out. I'm going to check over the car, going to flush the gearbox, and we're going to head back out there pending the weather, maybe next week, if not the following week. And we're going to do that 20 pound second gear takeoff and hopefully get that much lower 10. I was a little bit disappointed with what I got, but you know, that's the beauty of drag racing and whatnot. It's trial and error. You got to try things, but you know, the mile per hour is there for a much better time. It's just in that 60 foot, because if you don't know, the 60 foot is very, very, very crucial for a very good time. So we're going to sort that out, head back out there, dust it off, get a great time, and yeah, until then guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to put those post notifications on so you do not miss out on the next episode and future episodes. And yeah, I guess we will catch you in the next one.